It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'm joined by
Lauren.
I guess we'll both collectively be your tour guide in this adventure across the East today, which brings us into Studio E. If you remember from yesterday, well, the studio is a little bit sparse.
Still empty.
And so Lauren here had an idea to help change that.
Yeah, we decided to take matters into our own hands, per se. So, we haven't unbagged or unboxed. You don't know everything that I've gotten myself into. Okay, so we've got flooring samples here.
Those are nice, from your local home provider that you would go and purchase items from.
Yeah,
we aren't sponsored by anybody, so I'm not going to say any names.
I really like this one. This one's
nice floor tile. Now, there's only one issue. We actually just had the floor done, so this might not be the best. Although we could just put individual pieces down. Just go get a bunch of individual tiles and kind of,
We'll see. That's not all of it. We've got a ton of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to look at, really. We may need the break to unpack.
What is?
These are all of we've got Color Pizzazz, American Heritage, Coastal Cool, Quiet Comfort, Natural Wonder.
These are all for floors?
No, these are paints.
Oh, paint. Oh, wow, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at.
Notable hue.
It tells you what goes together well also, so,
oh boy.
Yeah.
So apparently coming to work is going to be like going home right now. So
yeah, we're going to get everything unbagged.
Okay.
I'm going to try to calm Mark down some. He seems a little...
It's okay. It's all cool. No big deal. So we've got a big show in store for you today, as always. So without further ado, let's head out and take a look at our first story. And we'll be back in a little bit in the studio where we continue to... It's kind of like when you, what's that, unboxing, those unboxing videos?
Yeah.
This is unbagging videos.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we're gonna unbag. We'll see you a little bit here on the East Daily Download.
Just knowing that the people of Lenore County are fed and don't go hungry is very important.
That's why Spirit AeroSystems is donating $20,000 to Mary's Kitchen of Kinston. The company is looking for ways to help groups around the area.
Part of Spirit being in North Carolina is really about being a good corporate citizen, right? So we like to take care of the local charitable organizations, United Way, Mary's Kitchen, very important to us.
Mary's Kitchen has been dishing out meals to people in need since the 1980s. Donations like the one from Spirit AeroSystems keeps that mission going.
We've been able to do a better job of planning our meals and making sure we had enough food. We've been able to grow, and with community support, grow into not only numbers, but also our menus and what we're able to provide.
Organizers say that work is especially important now. As temperatures drop, the need for help often grows.
I asked somebody in the kitchen a few minutes ago, I said, do you think they came today because of coal or food? Both, because it is cozy in here and we don't rush anybody, and it's great on a day like today.
Nita Bullard is a 10-year volunteer with Mary's Kitchen. She has a message for others who want to help.
Keep contributing, if you will, because it is a very special place for a special group of people, and we have to have contributions in order to keep it going.
After your favorite CBS shows, watch your local 9 on Your Side news at 11 to wrap up your day and to prepare for tomorrow with your local news, weather, education, city development, and more from across the East. Every day, WNCT-9 is on your side. Now downloading Tech Beat Tuesday.
Whether you're looking to maintain your healthy eating habits or kickstart a new diet, a variety of high-tech tools could help you stay on track. Your healthy decisions begin in the supermarket when you're buying your food. That's where the Healthy Living app from Environmental Working Group comes into play. Scan a product's barcode or search the database and you'll get the food score on a 1 to 10 scale, 1 being the highest rating or best food choice for you. The score takes into account the ingredients, nutrition, and processing, and can also make suggestions for healthier choices. Keep track of every morsel that enters your mouth with a good food tracking app. There are a lot of food journal app options out there like My Plate or the photo-based journal See How You Eat. Or try MyFitnessPal. It's easy to use since you can scan barcodes of the food you're eating or easily locate items in the database. And finally, if you're looking for a food tracking app and Bluetooth-enabled food scale, the Smart Diet Scale can help you measure out the perfect portion size. It features 4 quadrant sensors so you can weigh your entire meal and then sync the info directly to your app. In San Francisco, I'm Kara Suboy with CNET for CBS News.
All right, so we're back here on the East Daily Down. Got everything unbagged. I'm just waiting for Mark to go. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Hey. Look.
I see you got everything unbagged.
Yeah, I've got it ready for you to
at?
look at. Okay, so we've got various flooring samples over here.
We kind of looked at that already.
Yeah, we looked at this. I really do like this one.
That's neat.
We've got different, some are thicker than others and some are thinner. This is a 6 millimeter thickness. This is a 3.2 millimeter thickness.
Well, with this floor, the 3.2 is clearly the way you need to go.
Well, I mean, if you know the difference, I don't. This is pretty too, but it might be too busy. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get into that later. Later. We also have all these paints. We've got
Do you feel like you're dealing with a home remodel situation here like I do?
I mean, well, that's what it is. This is our home
it's a
for
studio
the show.
remodel. Yeah.
But it's our home for
Where's
the show.
John?
So,
John should be doing all this. Get John to work and putting all this stuff up.
well, we will, but we have to pick it first. So I guess that's kind of what we need to do next.
Carpet, floor, paint.
Oh, and there's wallpaper. We'll show it. I'm going to show the wallpaper next.
I'm going to cut her off right there, and we'll get back to the show. Check this great story out. We'll see you in a little bit here on the East Daily Download when we get back to all this.
Hi, I'm Kate Teal. I'm the president of the Greenville Pitt County Chamber of Commerce and honored to work on behalf of the organization here in Greenville and Pitt County. We recently received a designation as 5-star accredited chamber by the United States Chamber of Commerce, and proud to say that we're the only 5-star accredited chamber in the state of North Carolina. That said, we take a lot of pride in the work that this team does on a day-to-day basis as we represent the business across Greenville and Pitt County with 940 members, changing numbers, growing as a chamber and an organization every day. We were recently also named 2019 Chamber of the Year in North and South Carolina, and really speaks volumes to the business community and the great members and organizations that we have here locally. Oftentimes we're asked, what is a chamber, or what does a chamber do for our community and for our business? And I can turn that question back around and say, what doesn't the chamber do? Making sure that our local businesses have what they need to be successful, networking with each other, connecting members to one another, going out and cutting a ribbon and celebrating a local business as they either celebrate a milestone or enter in their first year of business. Making sure that our community has what it needs to be successful and to grow from an economic growth and development standpoint. And then making sure that we work along with our partners to have a great quality of life and opportunities for children, young professionals, college students, adults, retirees, you name it. We really want to promote the great life and business quality that we have across Pitt County. The Chamber has various membership levels, and really consider that an investment in your business. Through marketing, want to make sure that you have the tools that you need to be successful and to let our community know that your business is there. Our Director of Membership, Jackie Listecki, as well as the remainder of the Chamber team, are happy to come out and meet with you and talk with you more about the Chamber and find the membership level that best fits your needs. So whatever your needs or your interests are, there's a Chamber benefit level that's here to fit your needs.
In the quaint town of Murfreesboro, inside this historic home, is the perfect place to be if the lights go out. Every square inch of Trudy Gibson's Hertford County cottage is covered in lamps.
This one is a King Heart, the most expensive one that we have in the house. These are possibly the oldest ones. It's an eye winker.
Corn lamp, owl lamp,
peanut lamp. This was very common in the South.
1,184 pristine kerosene lamps displayed down the hall and unbelievably in their own dedicated room upstairs.
There are many patterns up here.
Antiques, beautiful and rare. Well, most anyway.
This is the ugliest lamp that we have.
A collection spanning 55 years.
Dealers told us that they thought it was the biggest collection that they had seen.
Trudy's deceased husband, Earl, fueled her fascination. He got his first lamp after they were married.
Earl was never satisfied unless we kept buying more lamps and lamps.
He passed 10 years ago, but Puddin's treasures, as he used to call her, still lights up her life.
I'm sure he did it for me because he knew that his time was limited.
In each lamp, he left behind his legacy, a note detailing every aspect of the antique.
And nobody could remember him like Earl did. Tell you the page number, the name of it, where he got it, and how much the value of it was.
Now Trudy's looking to pass the torch.
I would like to find a collector or a dealer. It's really a good collection.
To brighten the hearts of future generations. In Hertford County, Chelsea Donovan, News 3.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download with Impulsive Purple or Honeycomb, possible paint colors for the Studio E wall.
We should start with the walls and then we'll look at other things.
Now, we are behind the purple door already, so purple might be a little much in here. Maybe a lighter color would be more appropriate.
Got that freshly baked or Polar Star?
Now, my favorite one by name is Sea Otter, which is that's a darker, it might not be the right one. Highland Gray, I kind of like that one.
Oh, okay. Wait, well, there's also...
Yeah, what?
There's something else we could do to the walls.
Graffiti art.
No.
That would be awesome. We could get an artist to come in. Oh, a mural. That would be awesome. Like the logo. Get Shayla to come in here and do a Let's Craft with Shayla across the whole wall.
Yeah, that would
I
be
like
cool.
that idea.
That would
That's
be cool,
good.
but
Shayla would probably like it too.
Get this.
Yeah.
Wallpaper.
So what was that again about the mural on the wall?
No, I didn't bring. You brought that up.
Right.
The wallpaper.
You have crazy eyes when you say that.
Get your phone. I sent you a bunch of. They don't
Oh,
do wallpaper samples at places anymore. I don't really know why.
I think I do.
But yeah. So.
Wow. Yeah, that's something.
Well, they're nice.
I don't know if you can see this with the.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
No. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk him into this. We'll be right back.
We'll see you. Take a look at the story, and we'll be back, like she said, a little bit later here on the East Daily Download. No.
Yeah.
Actress and rapper Awkwafina plays out some of her real-life experiences growing up in New York City in the new Comedy Central series Awkwafina is Nora from Queens. The 10-episode show centers around 20-something Nora Lim, who lives with her father and grandmother in the Flushing neighborhood and is trying to navigate her way through adulthood.
Pull over now or I'm calling the cops. Have a good one.
Awkwafina is Nora from Queens debuts Wednesday night. It's already been renewed for a second season. Kim Kardashian West is on a quest for justice in her upcoming documentary, Kim Kardashian West, The Justice Project. The 2-hour documentary focuses on the stories of 4 inmates. Kardashian talks to them as well as their families, friends, and attorneys as she lobbies public officials for their release from prison.
I hope it just changes the stigma to where that motivates people and policy makers and lawmakers to open up their hearts.
Kim Kardashian West, The Justice Project premieres April 5th on Oxygen. Director David Lynch is delighting fans with a new short film called What Did Jack Do?
You know anything about birds, Jack?
Shot in black and white, Lynch plays a detective in the 17-minute dark drama who interrogates a monkey suspected of murder. What Did Jack Do is now streaming on Netflix. That's Your Eye on Entertainment. Nichelle Medina, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Don't worry.
Our nation's capital, decisions are made here that affect all of us. And today, more than ever, people want truth, understanding, and accountability. So join us every evening as we bring you CBS News original reporting from around the world, while keeping our eye on what's going on right here in Washington.
And bringing you the latest news and weather across the East.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell from Washington, D.C.
After WNCT 9 on Your Side News.
There's absolutely no time to waste when it comes to an emergency, and Pitt County's EMS realizes that. So they've adapted a new vehicle locating system that helps them get to these emergencies quicker. It's the sound of trouble. Ambulance at full speed and sirens blaring. Getting to an emergency quickly is the main goal for EMS personnel. To help with time, Pitt County EMS is now using automatic vehicle locators, or AVL. The device helps 911 dispatchers send the closest EMS vehicle to an incident. Randy Gentry is Pitt County's Director of Emergency Management, and he's thrilled to get faster care to citizens, hoping it increases survivability.
The great thing about this technology is the 911 dispatchers, if they see that clustering of units, they can move units around and make sure that we have coverage throughout the county, so they can reassign units to fill in those gaps where other units are busy.
Gentry explained the system to Pitt County's Board of Commissioners Monday morning, answering any questions they had. Emergency management here in Pitt County has been working with AVL for around a year and training with it for 6 months. They say they feel pretty comfortable with it by now. To learn more about this automatic vehicle locating system, head to our website at WNCT.com and click Online Originals in our features section. In Greenville, Madeline Ashley, 9 on your side.
Everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com Online Originals.
The students have been studying composers and music the Symphony plays right in their music classrooms. And Wednesday afternoon, they got the opportunity to see and hear that music be played live. Beethoven, Bach, and Mozart are just 3 composers all Carteret County Public School 4th graders have on their classroom playlists. Thanks to sponsors of Carteret County Schools, all 4th graders were invited to see the orchestra in action, teaching them a thing or two about the classics. Over 600 children from across the county filled the West Carteret High School auditorium, excited to see something from their studies become reality.
They've heard all the pieces that will be played today. I hope that they recognize the different elements like the rhythm, form, tempo dynamics that we've been talking about for a few months now.
Sponsors included the Big Rock Charity, the Carteret County Community Foundation, and the county's Art Council. The students were even able to interact with the symphony during the concert, performing a song all 686 students previously prepared. For more, go to WNCT.com's Online Originals. In Morehead City, I'm Kayla Schmidt, 9 on your side.
Everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com Online Originals.
Gift cards are still the gift of choice for many Americans, so much so that an estimated $171 billion was spent on gift cards last year. But it's also estimated that every year, as much as $3 billion of those cards go unused. And the money you don't spend in gift cards goes back to the retailer or bank that issued it in the first place. CNBC has a list of things to help you make sure you put those cards to good use. Some cards like MasterCard and Visa might expire, but you may be able to get that expiration date extended. And also double check your card to see if there is a fee for inactivity. Also look to make a purchase with the gift card for a little bit more than the card is worth. That way you don't get stuck with a small amount left on the card. You don't want those little amounts going unused. And maybe you received a card you just really can't use. There are ways of selling it. Check out the website Card Pool, which is an online exchange, or maybe trade with a friend or family member. For more on putting your gift cards to good use, check out the full story at CNBC.com.
Well, that's going to do it for today's episode of the East Daily Download.
Show them the paintable wallpaper. That's the,
And let me ask you this crazy question. Why paintable wallpaper? Why wouldn't I just paint the wall?
Because the wallpaper adds texture, and then you paint, and then it's like a textured wall. You know, like it's textured wallpaper.
I get it. And I don't like
this looks like brick. Did you see the one that looks like brick?
Listen, I'm sure it's amazing, but for the sake of the 15-foot ceiling and everything else here, I don't normally do this because this is a kind of a democratic kind of thing.
You don't normally do wallpaper, but you're going to be like, oh yeah, wallpaper.
It's not what I was actually going to say this time. I was going to say, I'm going to have to pull the rank here on this one and go, no.
All right.
Paint's great idea.
I guess we'll do paint.
Paint's
That's
great.
Fine. That's fine. I can't talk you into everything.
Listen,
so
there's plenty of options for paint.
It's true.
We have a lot of options.
We've got all the books too.
We've got paint.
Lots of colors.
Like I said, we've got Impulsive Purple, and we've got
American Heritage,
and we've got
a whole collection.
Oh, Afternoon Tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think the Royals are having a lot of that these days? Probably not. Orange Glow. I mean, there's a lot of good options here.
It's true. It's true.
So, with all that said, we will convene tomorrow and continue this dialogue about Studio E and decorating, and we'll go from there. So
you really don't seem as excited as I am.
I just think that I'm going to get recruited to paint these walls.
Maybe.
Yeah. So with all that said and done, we'll see you tomorrow on the East Daily Download. Have a great day, everybody. And don't forget WNCT.com under the Download tab and the WNCT mobile app. You can download and on the go watch the show anywhere you are in Eastern North Carolina or anywhere in the world. I'll see you tomorrow, and so will she.
Bye, guys.
What are online originals, local stories, local documentaries, special features? Everything you need at your fingertips. WNCT.com online originals.
When we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, Angie Casado will join us for a new Q&A with AQ. We'll pay a visit to Sewing Creations. And we'll take a look at this week's weather school. We'll see you on the next edition of the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.